In this demo, I'm going to show you how to extend Radius with Radius resource types. I'll show you how to define a new resource type and stitch it together with a recipe to actually deploy cloud resources. Then, as a developer, I'll add an instance of the new resource type to my application. So here's our to-do list demo application. We added a feedback button. Let's see if we can get Copilot to give us some feedback. Well, it says AI is not configured. Let's fix that. The first step is to create a new resource type definition file. The resource type here is called OpenAI. MyCompany.app is the namespace. And we've added some boilerplate code plus a capacity property. Notice that the values for capacity are small, medium, and large. This is all my developers really care about. The platform will take care of the size and rate limit details behind the scenes. So now we have our resource type definition. Let's tell Radius about it. We'll use the CLI command resource type create. This takes our resource type definition file that we were just editing and uploads it to Radius. This extends the Radius API so that it knows about our new resource type. The next step is to tell Radius how to deploy our new resource type. We do that with recipes. Let's register a recipe for the OpenAI resource type. So prior to the demo, I created a bicep template, which deploys a GPT 3.5 turbo model using Azure OpenAI. We'll use that template for our new resource type. Finally, we'll go to our to-do list application definition and add an AI resource. Notice that VS Code already knows about our resource type, and it'll offer to add the required properties. The capacity property wasn't marked as required, so we'll manually add that right now. We also get a nice little tooltip with the developer documentation for this property. The last thing is to add a connection between our front end container and the new AI resource. Copilot knows how to do this for us. And finally, let's run the application using Radius. Since we're using Azure, this will deploy our OpenAI model using Azure OpenAI and our cache using Azure Cache for Redis. Then the front end container is deployed to our Kubernetes cluster. Radius knows how to do this, and it creates a service account, a deployment, a service, and then it exposes that service. And since we're using rad run, it'll go ahead and set up port forwarding so that we can visit the application. The to-do list demo application has a container info tab that shows us all the environment variables that are automatically injected into the container. Let's go try out our new Copilot integration. Well, it looks like we have a complex task ahead. At least creating resource types in Radius is really easy. Thanks for watching.